Hi, it's Kate from Inkstampshare.ink. I've got a fun Friday project for you today. It's Friday, it's getting towards the end of the working week, so happy Friday to you guys. It's a little self-closing box. I was first taught how to do this by my amazing upline, Michelle, last. I know there's a lot of different ones out there with a similar idea because I've had a look around with lots of different measurements and things like that. But I'm going to show you how I make mine, and I've chosen some of my favourite colours. So this is Lemon Lime Twist, which is one of the 2017 to 2019 in colours with Stampin' Up. And this is just a tiny piece of the Flesh Florals DSP. Comes in a 12 by 12 stack of a lot of paper. This measures, I want to say 3 3/4 by 3 3/4. So I'll just pop that on my grid paper, and it does. Now let me move that up so you can see the measurements on there. Yeah. So there you go. That's my square. So did I tell you this piece is 6 inches by 8.5 inches. I am a bit wrong-footed because I just had the UPS deliver all my new Stampin' Up catalogues. Literally, as I started the videos, had to restart. But I'm very excited to see him because it means I can send them out to all my lovely customers. And it's fab. Right, okay, so let's crack on. So with the piece of Lemon Lime Twist cardstock, I am going to do some scoring. Now, I've got my trimmer, which has a scoring blade on it, so I'm going to move the cutting blade out of the way. And down with my short side at the top, I'm going to score 1 inch. So it makes a 1 inch margin down the long side. And I'm going to flip it around and do it again on the other side. So I've got 1 inch on both sides. There you go, 2 score lines like that. Then I'm going to have the long side at the top, and I'm going to score at 4 inches and 8 inches. So let's bring this little arm out here and go along. I've got that there. Okay, so you'll see that we've got a little margin on this end and then one in the middle. Okay. And then I am going to score down to this line. From this end, I'm going to score 2 inches. So literally to this line, 2 inches. And then I'm going to do that again, and I am going to do it at 6 inches. Exactly the same. And these are going to form the bottom of our box. So we've got this, it looks like this. Now, you'll see here, hopefully you can see here, that this is the score line, okay, and one at the bottom. Now I'm going to do some score lines diagonally down here and here to form like a triangle. So I'm going to put it in my trimmer and I'm going to score from the bottom of this one to the corner edge here. All will come clear in a moment. So just line it up. I might have to get my head in the shot with this one. Have a look at what I'm doing. Ooh, there we are. So I can see it there. I can see it there. And I just need to go down there like that. So I have this one, like so. And then I'm going to do the same here on the other side to make my triangle. Just make sure I've got it lined up well. Forms your box. Okay, so I've got like a triangle. Hope this makes sense. And I'm going to do it the same in this panel, exactly the same trick. I'm going to go right to that where those 2 lines meet. You can just get it right in between the slot here. Go down like so, and then turn it around to do the same again. There we go. There we are. So you've just got these lines here, and they stop where this margin is. I hope that makes complete sense. Okay, so let's just give it a little bit of a bend. Give it some shape. Okay, I can move my trimmer out of the way. I don't think I need that anymore. Okay. I'm going to just grab my bone folder if I can find it. There's one. I'm going to sharpen these creases here and here. And at the top and bottom, and there we go. There you have it. Okay, so you get the general idea of how a box is going to form. Now on the side where you've got the very skinny edge, we're going to take these corner pieces away. We're going to just chop them out like that. And then this one the same. And we're going to make it kind of a tab. So I'm just going to cut a little bit off here. And the same here. Just eyeball it and chop it off. Okay. So here we go. So these are going to form the bottom flaps of our box that close. So we just need to cut up these ones right to the margin. All three. Like so. Yeah. So it's going to be the bottom. And this is the part that's going to have the glue on it. So you can use whatever glue you like. You can use your fast fuse or you can use your Tombow glue. I'm going to use my Tombow glue because it's good for boxes. It's really strong. Needs to flow though. Don't use too much, it will squeeze everywhere. Okay. And to make sure it closes well, I'm just going to do it this way. I'm not going to assemble the box, bend the box. I'm just going to have it flat. And then you'll get your glue and it'll close well and it'll work. So there we go. And then you'll see eventually how your box will come together. Now we are going to have to do these flaps too. So I'm going to put 2 of them in and 2 of them over. I don't think it matters which way at all. So I am going to, I apologise for the sound. I've just realised a great big huge digger has arrived outside the front of our house on the road. So there's a lot of noise going on. I do apologise. 2 of the flaps I'm going to put some glue on the inside, just on the outer edge, so we don't get glue all in the inside of our box that when you put your hand in you're going to get gluey. And just put them down like so, and then I'm going to stand my box up and I'm going to kind of open it like that. I'm going to put my bone folder in and tap it down, and then I'm going to actually sort it out from underneath because it does like to go a bit skewy because it's a funny shape and we need it to be straight. I just want it to go right. There we are. It's doing it. Just takes a second. You just need something long, like your bone folder, to get it right. Just stick down. See how it wants to push itself the wrong way? Just because it's a funny shape. I've made a few and each time it's done the same, but you will get there, it's fine. I'm not sure how much glue I put on there anyway. Okay, so you get the idea of how your box is going to take shape like this. I'm going to put some more glue on here because it's very annoying. User error, I would say. There we are. Maybe double-sided sticky tape. I'm just a bit of a glue fan. Oh yeah, no, that's much better now. I hadn't put enough on there. I was being too frugal with my glue, so I didn't get it all over me and it wouldn't stick down. Okay, so we've got our box. Yeah, we've got a box. It is sticking. And this is how it works. So you've got the box and you literally can open it. It's self-closing. You can open it and you can close it and it'll stay closed. And it's really rather cool. So, but we're going to decorate it with our piece of DSP, and I'm hoping that will have glued properly by the time we're done. So here's my DSP, and like I said, it's 3 3/4 inches by 3 3/4 inches. Now I am going to cut it on the diagonal, and to make life easy so I don't have to actually measure anything, I'm just going to pinch it in the middle at the top to show where my cut score measurement point's going to be, and it's going to go down here and down here. Okay, so I'm going to do a similar thing to what I did with the cardstock and the scoring, but I'm going to cut it. So just pop it on there and just cut it up like so. This one, next one will be easier because you can actually, you've got 2 edges to go from. So that's like that. Yeah, that looks good. Ish. Right, I'll get my head in the shot, would not be good. There, so then we got 3 pieces out of that one, and I shall need another one of those. And it's going to go on our box like so. So I'm just going to pop some glue on there. Pop it on. Line it up a bit better than I am. Oh, just having one of those days. Do you ever get those? But it always seems to be when you least need it. There we go. I suppose another option would be to stick the DSP on before you do your assembly. It might make it a little bit easier to do it that way. So then these pieces go on the side. Here we go. Like so. So there you go, you've got some of the decoration on your box. It's really pretty, isn't it? I love these 2 colours together. Powder pink and lemon lime twist are my favourite, I think. So I need one more piece of the floral paper like that to do exactly the same again. So what did we say, 3 3/4? Let's hope that this is 3 3/4 because I did cut it. Yeah, that we are. There we are, 3 3/4 inch. Just chop that spare piece off. Okay, and we'll do the same again. We're just going to fold it. I'm very much a by eye person rather than all these tiny measurements. It just gets a bit too complicated. So you get a little crease and then go down. So and like that, and then we're going to pop those on the other side so you can see that it's coming together really well. And so depending on what kind of patterns you use or colours, you could do it for anything. I mean, it could be a birthday, it could be Christmas, you could put a little gift for any reason in there, anything you like, and theme it. This would have been a nice little box for a little Mother's Day gift. I know it's been Mother's Day in the US recently. We had our Mother's Day back in March, but yeah, that would have been nice to put a little gift in there. Anything really, Valentine's, Easter. Right, and then the other one goes on like so. It's always nice to have something in a pretty packaging. And I will glue my bottoms back together because it's really not worked very well. There we go, and that's the end of the back side of my box. I'm going to put double-sided sticky on that. That's actually looking a lot better. There we go, so that's it. That's the box. Now I'm just going to do a little bit more decoration on it. I've got this stamp set. I love this. I've not used it anywhere near enough, so I thought I'd get it out today. And it's called the Label Me Pretty stamp set. And then I've got this punch that goes along with it. It's not everyday label. I have to check the name of this punch. And I've got a 1 1/4 inch circle punch too. I've got a scrap of Whisper White cardstock, and using the Lemon Lime Twist ink pad, because that goes and matches the cardstock. You can also match it to any of the DSP and the ribbons. I'm going to stamp it in that colour, like so. Let's put that away because I'm going to get inky. Like that, and I'm just going to punch it out. Match it up and punch it out. Like that one. Put that one out of the way. It's going to go on the front, and then I have going to stamp. I chose You're the Best. There's a lot of different ones. Thank you for caring is nice. Happy birthday. But I just chose You're the Best, and I'm going to use the powder pink, which matches the colour in the Fresh Florals. You're the Best. And I'm just going to punch that one out in the circle punch, the 1 1/4 inch circle punch, because it fits beautifully there, look. There we go. I'm going to lay them up. I would do if I could find. Do you ever do that? Put something down and then can't find it, and it's right under your nose. You're the Best. Stamping Dimensionals. I've got so much glue stuck to me now. Seriously. Mad. Just going to use a dimensional just to raise that up, because it just gives it a little bit of a pop like that. And I'm going to pop it on the back there. And where's my glue gone now? Here it is. Do you ever craft yourself into a corner? I have to have a clear up after every time I make a project, otherwise I end up working in this tiny weeny little space and the whole table is covered in crafting equipment. So I desperately try not to do that because it happens all the time. All right, there you go. So that's really cute, isn't it? I love it. And yeah, you can just put your gift in there, put some of those shreddy tissue shreddies in there. Okay, so I decided to pop a little bow on it instead of the clip I was going to put on there, but it does need a clip because it's self-tie, it's self-closing. So I'm just going to pop a bit of fast fuse on there and a bow because it's really cute, and I think it looks lovely with a little bow on there. You are the best. There you go. So yeah, a self-closing box. How cute is that? How ideal is that to give somebody a little gift? And it's really pretty too. I hope you've enjoyed it. I will be putting all the measurements in the description and everything on my blog. All the products I've used, you can buy them in my online shop. If you don't have a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, I'd be happy to send you a catalogue. The brand new one is shortly coming out. Please do let me know if you'd like one. Hope you like the little box. Please give me a thumbs up if you do, and hit the little bell for future notifications when I post a video. Thanks for stopping by.